And we're live. Produced by the colleagues. Take one.
Thank you, guys. So a little backstory. Shannon and Wood were one of my best friends. A lot of my best friends are here because I love them and I'm obsessed with them. I'm loyal. They taught me pretty much everything. Shannon actually, I used to sleep on her couch, and I was cut surfing on the couch, and I used to eat her frozen chicken tenders from Torrijos. They were so good. Here's the thing about that woman. We've kind of like praised each other. I'll get into this second, but basically one time I said, I'm not a feminist because I don't gray hair underneath my arms and stuff like that because I really didn't understand what that meant. And she lovingly pulled me aside as the strong woman she is and great friends. And those are great friends. And she goes, hey, this is what the word feminist means. I was like, what? This whole time, I'm a feminist. So I love her so very much, and I love all my friends that teach me everything that I've learned today. So thank you so much for this incredible humbling award. So I gotta say, there is no other community that has done more to shape who I am today, and there is no other community that I believe in more than you. This community here tonight has achieved more progress toward a more perfect union in a short amount of time as any group in our history. So I stand with you, and I know that we stand together against discrimination, whether it be in LGBT community or our Latino brother and sister or the millions or Muslims in this country.
I'm just a singer-songwriter, honestly. I speak my truth and I bend my fantasy into this little bite-sized pop song. For instance, I kiss a girl and don't like that. Truth be told, I did more than that. And hold up. Baby, how's I going to reconcile that with a gospel singing girl raised in a youth group that were pro-conversation camp? What I didn't know is that I was curious. Even then I know sexuality wasn't as black and white as this dress. And honestly, I haven't always gotten it right. But in 2008, when that song came out, I know that I started a conversation that all of the words seemed chorus enough to sing along to. So, let's take a trip down memory lane for 1 second. My first words were Mama and Dada, God and Satan. Right and wrong were taught to me on felt board. And of course, through the glamorous Jan Cruz, crying down and tears drop every night on the facility bin television screen. Make some noise if you know what I'm talking about.
When I was growing up, homosexuality was synonymous with the word abomination and hell, explicit nation of death, continuous burning of skin, and probably makes Spencer's ultimate cashless for a barbecue. No way, no way! I wanted a public gas and unlimited for your toppings. So much the way unconscious adolescents after the gateway and the justice scams. But then in the middle of it all, and a twist of events, I found my gift, and my gift introduced me to people outside my bubble, and my bubble started to close. These people were nothing like I have been taught to feel. They were the most free, strong, kind, and exclusive people I have ever met. This stimulated my mind, and they'll feel my joy and will freaking dance all the while doing it. These people are actually magic, and they're magic because they're living the truth. Oh my goddess, what a revelation, and not the last chapter of the Bible. Suffice to say, it's been a long road for me, and I'm sure a long road for many of you out there. I know it always I know it isn't always for self to live out who you are, but as the thing that I will not just the different but Past lesson happen learned. The path of discovery has made me, tested me, and forever changed me. You don't get to choose your family, but you can choose your tribe. Many of the people I admire and trust the work with belong to the LGBT community. Without them, I did be half on the person I am today. My life is rich in every capability because of them. They are trusted at least that period, a safe speech to fall, to know it all and to make mistake. These are the people I hold dear. See, I hope I stand here as real evidence for all that no matter where you come from, it's about where you are going. And that real change, real evolution, and real perception shift can happen if we open and soften our hearts. People can change. Believe me, it would have been easier just to stay the whipped cream teeth, spring, poppy, light, fluffy, fun, and dreams by the way of animal totems. Singing girl, who was basically somewhat naturalist in a stanch and just took more who could save the world. No way. No longer I can sit in silence. I have to stand for what I know it's true, and that is equality and justice for all periods. That's why the the HRC is so important, and I'm so grateful for them being on the front lines every day from civil union legislation to repealing Don't Ask, Don't Tell, to getting rid of DOMA at the Supreme Court, which paved the way for marriage equality across the country, and continuing to fight for trans equality amongst other things.
I want to tell you that we have a lot more to do. We have to create a safe space for us to ask questions of ourselves and others and to keep the conversation going. Because the loudest voice in a room or on your TV set isn't always right, but the little voice inside of you passing you to discover who you are is a trusted friend. None of you have the answer, or all of them at least, but it's time to lead with empathy and grace and compassion now more than ever to find the unity within now. I'll never cease to be a champion and a light, a spotlight, and a loving voice for all LGBTQ identifying people. Whatever your sexuality, your gender, your preferred pronoun, blossom to be, we all know it ain't so black and white. Yeah. And I will continue to champion the people that have been a champion for me. Many friends and loved ones from LGBTQ family have raised me into the woman I'm today. And I want to dedicate this award to one of my great champions, my life, my manager, Bradford, Elton Scott. You see, it's almost like 15 years. Cause he believed in me before it all, secretly paying rent for years and bringing me leftovers from hamburger experience. He really did.
I know we really connected on a soul level, look, because we came from the same upbringing where it was difficult to be our authentic selves. We had similar struggles, breaking out of suppressive shelves, but we kept inspiring each other, challenging each other, and retiring our past frame of mind. We broke the cycle, and now we're living our best, most authentic lives. I love you, Bika. There will be obstacles, and we all know everything good takes work. But we can't let our past get in the way of our brilliant future. These days, I got an incomparable high from finally knowing myself, and it's feel more real than any story I was ever told on a felt. It's feel sparkly as a fuck. And truth be told, I think a lot of that has to do with the magic that has rubbed off me from all of you. Thank you so much.